This is just another little snippet based on something I was just shown in our monthly meditation together. And abundance came up when we were working with the flame and our higher self. And I can't remember what I said about abundance in word for word, but what they were kind of showing me, and hopefully I explained it well enough while channeling. But it's like money is a frequency and a resource that is as easy as breathing. Like breathing is a resource. So how I interpret that is, and what I've been seeing and what's kind of coming through right at this second is, we don't think about breathing. We just trust that air's going to be there and oxygen's there. Breath in, breath out. Like oxygen itself is made up of whatever chemicals and parts and this and that and everything. I'm not a science person. But we just have faith, complete faith that oxygen is going to be there and that our body knows what it needs to do in order to breathe and live. So it's this wonderful ability for us to have complete faith in this resource. And you can shift the frequency of money to seeing it as easy as breathing. And what I'm getting is like when we're in the energy of abundance, if you wind back thousands of years ago, what does an abundance life look like? I have a place that's safe to sleep out of the weather. I have food in order to feed myself. And I'm safe from, or I have the skill set to protect myself from dangerous beings or animals. I've got a pure level, like that is an abundant life. But then as we've gone along, we started to add time as money and wages and frequencies, and if you do this, that's worth this amount of time. So we changed the frequency to abundance itself, to having kind of a very, what's the word I'm looking for? Transactional frequency, where I have to give this in order to obtain that. And it's not actually the true frequency of abundance as a resource. So I feel like what came up in that meditation and what I'm seeing is that there is in more and more people not playing in the program of other people's ideas of what is abundance. And like just in the last 30 days, I know Fifi and myself and a few other people have just had like abundance kind of come out of nowhere because we just were wanting or needing more money, and then just it came in weird ways. And if you're in alignment with, I need this resource, need to breathe deeper this month, I need, I'm needing more of this, you step into that drawing of abundance to you a lot easier, because I feel like that's the true frequency of working with it and unprogramming yourself from the money stuff that's going on. And then you look at the analogy of breathing and cultivating more of a conscious awareness of breath. I mean, you have your people who do breath work. You've got people who can hold their breath underwater for like 10 minutes and just random stuff. There's so many different things that you can do for your sacred breath in order to enrich your life, to make yourself healthier, but, relieve stress, all these other different things. So working with your breath and also thinking of money and abundance I really feel is an incredible way with the breath to unprogram yourself from some very deliberate programming about lack, about control, about this transactional aspect, instead of having it as purely understanding that it's a resource and that you can co-create and have more of a conscious decision to have more of this resource. And to focus on what they're showing me right this second. If you're wanting to do something more in your life, say you want to travel somewhere or you want to build something, if you focus with loving intent on the thing that you're needing, you're actually sending out to the quantum, hang on, I need more resource in order to create this. Instead of focusing on there's no way I can create this because I lack the resources, I can't do this because I don't have the money, I don't have this because I have no way of obtaining that. That's no faith in breathing, it's no faith in resources, it's no everything. So if what they're showing me is correct with this new way of aligning with abundance, is actually focusing on this as I need this. This is that spirit's telling me this is what I really want to do. I need these resources. If you focus on that in the positive, you know, this is what I'm wanting to do, then the universe has no other opportunity but to give you the resource, the breath, the money in order to create what you're wanting to do, which ties in perfectly as an analogy with manifesting 101 and the law of attraction, where, you know, what you focus on is what you get. But I just love how they've tied this all in through this meditation with seeing abundance as easy as breathing, and, you know, focusing the breath on this. And this is a resource that I need. I need to go on this trip. I need to build this. I need to do that. And you really, you imagine it, see it, want it, and then you just see it as something that's a necessity for breathing, and then the money will flow, you know, as it should, because you're focusing on the resource, not the lack of everything. So that's my pondering of what came through with the meditation. I hope it was interesting, and I look forward to hearing other people's thoughts as well. So I'll just stop this.